it is here that the first ODI of this Dutch-Bangla ODI series is taking place between Bangladesh and Australia. Just a reminder that Australia won the toss and not surprisingly decided to bowl first. In Dhaka, as we have a quick look at the two teams, a couple of changes in both the teams. Place of 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃 and Matthew Kuhnemann, and Bangladesh have made the change of bringing Mossaddeq Hossain in, and Australia have got a point to prove. The two umpires coming out.
His team is flying at the moment, whereas the Australians, as you mentioned, speaking to a few of the players, they're very excited about the amount of grass on this surface.
Best is 80, but he needs to give that support to Tanzil Hassan Tamim, who is in his 15 wickets. That's very good, 4 for 17. Well, let's play with Dutch-Bangla Bank. Straight on the money. That's would give that little bit of comfort and assurance to the bowler. Here it is, but he's got it pretty straight, and the batter has played it pretty straight. It's going to reach the boundary now. First of hopefully many boundaries for the Bangladesh team. The crowd are delighted with that lovely looking shot. Oh, he's thrown his bat at it, and he's done it exceedingly well. When you hit them, you make sure you go right through the shot, and it gets 4 runs.
Yeah, the first real width that we've seen so far in this innings obviously is just starting out, and you can see full, probably 2 or 3 sets wide of off stump, so that really allows Saif to throw his hands at it. Never looked like putting it.
Oh, he's come back well, squared him up. That is spectacular. That is the catch. Very, very good. Low down. Just squared him up, induced the edge, and a big strike for Australia here.
Well, there you go. Nathan Ellis. I mentioned that he's in form with the ball and got a lot of wickets through off-cutters in Pakistan, but this is a different surface. Pitched it up, swung away nicely. Excellent sharp catch there by Marnus Labuschagne. Saif Hassan goes for 5, Bangladesh 10 for 1.
Nice, straight as an arrow. Couldn't be better to get things started for Najmul Hussain Shanta. Delectable looking boundary. Now, that leaves some nerves. That's a bold strike. It's just a little movement of the feet, and he's really hitting it right past the bowler. The crowd are delighted. Oh, he's got the edge. It just did it fall short? Did it go to hand? I think it might have been dropped. It's the man who took the catch earlier. This time round, could not hang on.
Oh dear, the pressure was building, and Shanto had tried to disrupt the length, but Nathan Ellis goes straight back on that right length, moves to his right.
Short. Oh, he's lucky, but he's got runs, and runs maybe he did not really sort of try the area he is trying. Got that upper part of the bat and spooned over for a boundary. That is the perfect shot. What a delightful cover drive. That is classical.
I know that a lot of fans love the ball going into this.
Oh, slowed it down, trying to bowl the Yorker length, but has played into the hands of the batter. Nice timing. Bit of a chase, bit of a teaser, and the ball gets there first.
Takes the charge. Super shot. Will get next to spay for Tanzil Tamim.
When you're having a player on debut, go as well.
Pulled it away. And goes all the way. It's the first rocket 6 of this Dutch-Bangla Bank series from the blade of Tanzil Hassan Tamim. That brings up the 50 for Bangladesh too.
Tanzil, very impressive on the back foot, looking to play the pull shot when it's around the chest and head region. He's not going to be intimidated. And earlier on he played a pull shot, top edge, went for 4. And then the very next ball he got on that front foot.
Goes downtown. Will it be the second? Yes, it is. Rocket 6. This time it's Shantho.
Got the keeper up. Got a bowl full. Sometimes you just edge a little fuller than you want when you're bowling to someone in such form as Shantho. You are going to be met.
Flicks it away, flicks it fine, nobody there. Next is 𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗏 it is. Down the track, down the ground, past the fielder, will get 4, it is. Next is 𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗏 for Shantho.
Green looking to roll the fingers over it again. Just that grip that he's got.
Stop takes the bait. Didn't quite middle it, but it will still go over to the fence. Next is boundary.
And when you start to do that, then you can see boundaries coming in numbers. Again, a short one put away. It's a wonderful start for Bangladesh, and they need to capitalize here.
And surprised with that extra bit of bounce over the keeper's head as well. Will get a boundary. End of an expensive over, and making sure Bangladesh utilize the power play, and now scoring some runs. That's the last ball of the previous over. Surprise, not more than Shantho. That extra bounce.
West Indies.
Oh, nice.
I know the teams, the analysts and the coaching staff, well, that's a 50 with that single. Yeah, lovely.
Against Pakistan not so long ago.
Catch.
Was in the air for a while. His heart was on his mouth. But in the end, he will earn a boundary. A boundary to finish the over just ruins it.
Yeah, went for the sweep but got a top edge, but enough on the bat, so it carries over the fielder. Yeah, way over the top, so yeah.
Edged. Gone past a diving wicket keeper. The space behind that one from Ellis. Tanzid Hassan swings his bat with a purpose.
There have been opportunities.
Up and over, fielder at mid-on will say thank you very much. The slower ball undone Tanzid Hassan Tamim as he tried to clear the mid-on fielder. In the end, Ellis had the last laugh. And I mentioned about the conversion rate of Tanzid Hassan. Not so good after reaching the 50. Lost his wicket.
Yeah, from the back of the hand. Didn't pick it up. Yeah, clever piece of bowling. Gone for 54. 106 for 2. If possible. Because if that happens, then they again get into a good position to dominate, where they will start to dominate. 2 more runs. He brings up his 50 for Nazmuddin Shantho. Shimmy down the wicket, get past the fielder. 4 more.
And good placement. In the air. Trouble, trouble, trouble! Was that a catch? No. Outstanding effort went in vain from him. It was hanging in the air for ages. In the end, just spills that one. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is lucky.
I don't think it had the hands there. Very close, but not.
Use of the feet and straight back to the bowler. Taking a chance and trying to hit it hard, but what he's done is hit it straight back. It was hit with a lot of power, but what a good catch taken on his follow through.
Not a normal 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 innings. Twice he's tried to charge the right arm off spinners of Australia. Twice he's gone aerial. He's got to go for 7. Bangladesh.
Clean take might have had him in a spot of bother. That is straight down the throat. It was building, and you could feel that Shantu was getting a little impatient, and he was being beaten, and that forced him into that error. It was a straightforward catch to Connolly.
Well, Shanto will be going in looking at the replay of those 3 balls in a row. The first one beats the outside edge. The second one he goes back nearly a leading edge, and then that one just skids on. Not much turn there. It's one that 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 was trying to get go a little straighter as he's out for 67. Beautiful shot from Mozadek. He's been in the wilderness for a year or so, but he's come back and shown some authority to the leg spinner.
Oh, some authority, all right. He is moving. Look at the lovely movement of the feet to the pitch, right to the line, the elevation there. Truly struck. Oozing with confidence.
Calypso style shot using the pace of the bowler and will get 4. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 that ruins the over.
Again down the wicket, and I reckon he's chipped it straight into the end. Oh! Would you believe it? He's put that down.
Connolly it is at long on. The trap was set and Mossadegh took the bait, playing it along with the turn, the toe end of the bat. Slowed it down further did 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. Connolly had to wait forever and then spilled. Well played. That is a very good shot from Mossadegh. Will get 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. Back over the wicket again. Launches it off the runway, does Mossadegh. It is a maximum. Rocket 6.
Now that's the second time that Mossadegh Hussain has put that away for a 6. Yeah, lovely use of the feet.
Inside out, up and over, fielder at the deep, won't get it. Mossadegh will get a boundary. Boundary after 22 balls. This will ease the nerve for Bangladesh and Mossadegh.
Well, that was just a pressure situation. Zampa had everything in his favour. The Bangladesh batsman had to take a risk. Mozadegh does and just gets away with it. Good effort by Scott out in the deep.
This time 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 finds the gap. Second boundary of the over came off the bat of 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. That concludes the over. 11 coming from it. Bangladesh 206 for 4. Straight to the fielder. Ellis making no mistake. Bartlett gets his first. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃's painstaking knock. 31 of 51 comes to an end.
Well, Liam Scott's previous over built up the pressure. And then Bartlett is able to use his variety, change his pace, make it difficult for the Bangladesh batters. Under a bit of pressure, is out for 31.
Pushes it away, takes the run, gets to his 4th 50. And the 50 has come after 5 years.
Comes in.
Goodness, that is a wild hoik across. Smiles break out.
Original decision is out. It's a fair delivery, front on please. Ball tracking is coming up. Original decision out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Screen, make a signal please.
The original decision stands since the first. Gone for 3. 219 for 6. Reversed into position. straight away, and what a shot that is. Wow, spectacular stuff. He was predetermined in making that shot, and he did it to a nicety. Now he doesn't need to get carried away. That's it, belligerently, and that's just, oh, what a spectacular effort. I thought it was going for 6, but what about that? Short did well. They're just having maybe a quick look at that one.
Australia have a lot of tall men on the boundary, and this is the reason why. Very athletic, does so well. Does he get rid of it before that left foot? Oh no, unfortunately he doesn't. And you can tell the crowd as well is up and about. So 4, 6.
Again he reverses. Again he gets the middle part of the bat. And again he sends it to the boundary. Oh, this is tremendous, fantastic power hitting here by 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃. Really turning on the screws. Just round the corner, helping the ball on its way. Rather tardy with the line, and even Tanvir makes it look very easy as he's just... oh my goodness, that's up in the air. It's going to be taken. And that was another time when Bangladesh really should not have gone for that kind of a shot. I mean, it's rather silly trying to go over the top. Got to get a bit carried away after he hit the boundary. Needed to give Mossadegh the support. Wasn't there.
Yeah, I said Nathan Ellis is a canny bowler. 107, 135, then 110. And Islam departs for 5.
Taskin Ahmed says, take that. Short, asking for trouble. And he swings his bat and puts it way over the mid-wicket boundary for a maximum.
Taskin Ahmed's been around for a long period of time. A lot of conversations are happening between both batters, and that was in the slot. For a lower order batter who loves to clear their front leg, that is the perfect length because it's a baseball style shot. 83 metre 6.
Well, he does turn it, and it's headed towards the boundary, and it reaches the boundary. Who bothers about the singles when you can get the boundaries?
I was once doing some commentary with Mitchell Stark, and I said tail enders, and he says, thank you, it's lower order batters. And I was like, of course, I apologise. And this is the reason why, because they can still score some valuable runs. It's maybe not the most...
Smashes that. Take that straight over the top. Couldn't get better. What a way to finish the over. 9 runs from it. Oh, full toss. And it's gone over the top. He was not in control, but the flourish of the bat got enough on it to scoop it over the top. And very, very welcome boundary.
Yeah, missed his Yorker by a long way. Width. And all that Zampa could do was watch it. He did well to open the face of the bat as well.
In position for the reverse. Gets a sweet part of it. And it's going to go to the boundary. And there it is. Another one. The runs coming thick and fast here at the end of the innings. The crowd are absolutely over the moon. And it's turning out to be a big last over for Bangladesh.
What an innings by 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃. Look how deep he is and to the leg side. Just to think that he hasn't played a game for 4 years for Bangladesh. Comes in a crucial situation.
Swings it up in the air, fielder converging on it, trying to get underneath that one and takes the catch. Doesn't really matter. Taskin Ahmed has done his job, more than done his job, getting 20 runs in quick time. Is a fair delivery, and this is Taskin's wicket.
Yeah, try to go for the boundary. Low full toss, flying away from him. Nathan Ellis, he's still pumped. Last ball, yes, they were hit by by Bangladesh. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed did his job, 20 off 16.
7 beautiful runs. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 a little out of touch. Surprisingly, nothing for Zampa. For Australia, it's 285.
Hello and welcome back from the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur. It's the first of the 3-match ODI series between Bangladesh and Australia. Well, Bangladesh posted a target of 285 to Australia. This is going to be challenging for the visitors. From the bowlers and the batters as the two Australian openers makes their way in the middle.
But certainly the Australians have got a task at hand. Matt Short, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 opens the batting. They've gone with Alex Carey to start with in Pakistan, then Josh Inglis.
𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed with the new ball in his hand, loads of experience. Right on the money, what a start for Bangladesh and 𝗂𝗃𝗃 Ahmed hitting the timber. Australia lost their first wicket in the very first ball of the innings. Short departs.
Well, that's woken up the crowd, hasn't it? They were patient with a little bit of drizzle, and no doubt they are ecstatic that they've stuck around. Look at this ball, just nips back. Bowling coaches always say top of off stump, but top of middle will be just as good. Matt Short goes without scoring. Australia have lost their first wicket in their first delivery.
Came back in sharply, not a bad shout. Perhaps going down the leg side. It was too full. That is what Mustafizur is asking. Will they ponder a review here?
Well, apart from two fielders, everyone else has come in to debate this. And they go upstairs.
Original decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Ghazi, change your original not out decision. You are on screen, make a signal please.
Yeah, Marnus Labuschagne. His poor run continues. In the end, 9 fielders convincing Mehdi Hassan Miraj to go upstairs. It was the right call. 3 reds, and Labuschagne goes for 1. Australia 2 for 2.
Opportunity grasped. Tanzid Hasan Tamim at slip. It was a regulation catch straight towards him, in and out.
After bowling so full, Fizz brings back his length. Lack of foot movement, ball moving away. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 throws his hands hard at it.
That is a cracking shot from Inglis. Punched off the back foot, boundary to finish the over, ruins the over. Australia 16 for 2. And nicely punched off the back foot, this time from Conley. Got a bit of width and lashed onto it. The boundary is coming now for Australia. This will give them a lot of confidence.
Yeah, more concise footwork. Picked up the length easily and got himself in the right position. Another good cracking shot through the offside. So 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 is starting to get into his work. He does remain calm. I remember the innings, I think it was at maybe the SCG or Adelaide Oval against India, and there was a run chase and Australia were under the pump. And he's out there and he's kind of going, holy smokes, there's Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah. He had to pinch himself and go, no, I've still got a job to do. But he stays very calm.
Wide shot again. Deserved what it get. Josh Inglis is not going to miss that one.
Well, this one registered 148 kilometres, and unfortunately, it nearly was outside the wide line. So Josh Inglis did well to even get bat on it, but you can see that he's late. He has to hurry himself up. Lots of arms, lots of legs going everywhere.
Short, and it really reared up, and even the acrobatics of 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 could not stop it from going to the boundary for 4 byes. 8 overs done. It's 35 for 2. Short. Rides that so very nicely. Very compact shot. Just that angle needed to thread it to the boundary. An excellent shot.
That's the thing with Rana. That's a good length delivery. But 𝗃𝗧𝗏 has that ability to just to be able to get on the back foot and use the pace. Got plenty of protection there.
Up in the air. Now where is this heading? A long, long way. Over the top. That's a maximum. That is really hit very hard.
Flighted delivery, just giving a little bit of room for 𝗂𝗶𝗏. He loves to play that shot against spin. In the Big Bash back in Australia, he...
Oh, yeah, it's gone. That is a beauty. Just a tentative little push from 𝗃𝗧𝗏, and it was the easiest of takes. There's some words exchanged. Rana getting a little excited, but he's done the job. He's taken the big wicket of the skipper.
Good line, little extra pace. 𝗃𝗧𝗏 just having to play away from his body a little more than the previous 4 that we saw earlier, and he's got to go for 19 with that shot.
Again drifting down leg this time around. This elliptical round the corner. Just a tad wayward. Was he sure it's the bat? He's sure now, asking the batter, I think. But they got the bat. 4 runs.
It's just going down leg side. I think Kerry's just got an extra 4 runs to his credit there.
You get a little hot-headed, you can dish out deliveries like that, which are going to be taken advantage of. Pace or not, that's thrust away very comfortably. 4 very good-looking runs.
With his pace, doesn't matter where the fielders are, if you're out in the deep, especially with the short boundary, fielder's not going to have much chance.
Which is further up, and he's made it look so easy. Just a mere push, make the perfect contact, and the ball was pitched in the slot, and lovely looking shot down the ground for 4 runs.
After facing Rana out the other end, Tuscan Ahmed would feel like medium pace for Kerry. Just in position very quickly.
Wasn't a bad pace. I'll tell you what, Hoggy, 138 clicks. Again, straight 1-2. This time on the other side of the ground. It's a mirror image of the previous shot. And 4 runs for the taking. This is excellent from Kerry.
Old-fashioned cricket, playing the V. Offside and leg side. Elegance.
Well played, desperate dive, but goes for 4. Next is play 4 from Connolly.
Quite a round arm action. And this one was out wide and allowed 𝗂𝗶𝗏 to kind of slice it with power out to the point boundary. And
for spin tracks. Oh, got him! Musaddiq does the trick. Extra bounds, gets the better of Connolly. And there's the breakthrough.
Musaddiq saying, did it with the bat, now has done it with the ball. And mentioned he was trying to cramp up the left-handers. Keeps coming in to the left-handers. Round arm delivery, not looking to turn it away. Connolly trying to find some room on the offside. In the end, exposed all 3 stumps and missed it. Connolly goes for 35. Australia now 91 for 4.
That's good. Counter-attack from Cameron Green. Way to bring up, well, open is the count with the Nexus Bay 4.
One more wicket down the track in the air, deliberately played. Knew the fielder at mid-off was inside the circle. Risk rewarded for Carey.
Yeah, they'll take a few risks, but this was a calculated risk from Alex Carey. He's the one who's well set. So he realizes the fact that if once he goes down the wicket, then he's in business to hit it over the top of the infield.
A first-class one. On the slot, easy picking. Timed it to perfection. He's looking good, Alex Carey.
Yeah, it's so important for the batters to pick the right one here. He intentionally played it in the air because he knew that he had created that gap when he opened the face of the bat. Yeah, good touch from Alex Carey. He picks up his 5th boundary.
And he's gone. That is 𝗂𝗃 Rana striking again. As we talk about Carey doing well to struggle it out, he just gets one, jacks back in, induces the edge, the shoulder of the bat, and an easy take once again. And Bangladesh strike. They're back strongly once again.
Carey's been facing spin for the last 10 overs. Then they bring some pace on. And the extra pace of Rana is just too good for Alex Carey. Thinking about getting the one down at deep 3rd man, but now he's got to think about having a shower. 47, what a good innings. Australia 128 for 5.
With regularity. Drift down leg, easy to put it away. Oh dear. Rishad Hussain, substitute, was so lethargic. How could he let that bounce off his hand and go to the boundary? That's not on.
Want to make sure you switched on right to the final hour.
Every two-wheeler. That's going to be close. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. Up goes the finger. Ghazi Sohail says you're out. The ball held its line. He's pondering a review. Just to feel that if he didn't get a bat, he's going to be pretty much in front. Still thinking about it. He'll know if he had some bat on it. He doesn't think so. Shake of the head. And he's off. Another one bites the dust. Australia really imploding here with Mosaddek Hussain doing it with the ball.
Slower delivery. Renshaw in 2 minds. He was thinking sweeping, then working on the leg side, then thought, I better defend that. Just not committed to the shot. And Mosaddek gets his 2nd wicket for the game. Renshaw out for 2. Australia reeling out 135 for 6.
Not quite, but still got the result. Wow, that reared up on him. And 𝗂𝗃 Ridhoy, he is grease lightning in the outfield. He's been so good saving runs this time round. The ball going so very quickly to him, and he grabbed onto it. A superlative catch to a very, very good ball. A very deserved wicket. They are imploding in a whole lot of trouble, Australia.
Well, I thought it was going to be a Yorker on the toes, but that was a Yorker on the nose. A great catch. And that extra pace just adds life to this Bangladesh lineup. Scott out for 2. Australia 138 for 7.
Now up in there, swiveling around, fielder coming around. Thank you very much. Tanzit Tamang gives 𝗂𝗃 Rana another wicket. He went for it, could not make the requisite contact. Spooning in there. The crowd erupt in the stands, and he's delighted. Another one bites the dust. Bangladesh on the cusp of a win here.
Right on the money. Bartlett. The shot was there. Needed to find a boundary or two with that extra pace. Linda coming in at 9. It's going to be hard to control. He's out for 148, 140 for 8 for Australia.
In the air, but will the fielder is going to get underneath it? Oh yes! He can do no wrong. Mossadegh Hossain runs with the bat, wickets well in the bowling, and then he takes a really good catch. Never easy running back.
Give him the player of the match. He's done it with the bat, with the ball, and you said, Atta, how difficult this is. Nathan Ellis realised he didn't get a hold of it. Eyes on the prize the whole way. Running back, that drop step, never took his eyes off it. Nathan Ellis, he departs for 8. Australia now have lost their 9th wicket for 156.
In the gap, and will get 4. Cameron Green against the odds. Next to Spay 4. Fighting it out and placing a price tag on his wicket.
And it's good to see as well. Someone that the Australian selectors have high hopes for in all 3 formats. And due to his back.
That's well placed. Fielder has quite a bit of chase, which he loses. The second Nexus Bay 4 in this Rana over. 174.9 Australia. There's the boundary. Not going down without a fight. He's using his pace, opening the face of the bat last minute.
And why not? If someone's going to send thunderbolts down, don't need to try and...
In ways is paying dividends. Wings deployed. And lands in the stands for a maximum rocket 6 from the blade of Cameron Green.
Wowee. Tanveer missing his length, and did Cam Green jump all over this. So quick to shift his weight and deposit it back 96 metres. That is some hit. Bet you those fans didn't think there'd be too many.
Nudges it on the onside and gets to his 4th half century in one-day internationals. And it has come against the odds. Thirdly, a knock worth clapping for. It's good for Bangladesh from the toe end of the bat, but never mind. He finds the gap, does Zampa. Joins in on the party with the Nexus Bay 4.
Yeah, kind of assessed that this was out the front of the hand. Sliding on nicely, got the width, the slog sweep. Something that we don't often see from the lower order batters, and now a change.
Just want to continue what we were discussing in the previous over, that Bangladesh would have their eyes on the rankings, the point. They would surely love to qualify directly. Lightning some thunders here in Mirpur. And I think that is going to prompt the umpires for the players' safety to go off the field. The bails have been taken off by Ghazi Sohail. And they've asked the players to go off. Safety first, always a concern. Just a wicket away are Bangladesh. 191 for 9, Australia chasing 285 with 46 deliveries to go. Players go off. Well, the target for the Aussies was 285. They needed runs at the top. Only came from Connolly but couldn't convert. Inglis gave him some company. Carey was looking good but dismissed on 47.
And then in terms of the bowlers, well, you just look at the 3 fast bowlers, Tuscan, Mustafa Fazur and Rana. 7 wickets between them, and Mossadegh just doing the job as well with the ball. 2 for 37 off his 10 overs.
From hopeful challengers to genuine contenders, Bangladesh have written another chapter in their cricketing history by beating Australia in ODI cricket after 21 years. Courtesy of Musaddiq, Shanto and Tanzid's half century, they got to 284 for 8, which turned out to be a formidable total. In response, Australia struggled as Rana fired through the middle order for his 4 for 41. Musaddiq and Mustafizur, a couple of wickets apiece, and Thaskin getting 1 wicket as well. And Bangladesh, as per DLS, winning the first ODI of the Dutch Bangla Bank series by 86 runs.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗲 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗲𝗂.com.